Welcome to the coming apocalypse. Evangelist and pastor Paul Begley will take you on a journey into the end times prophecy. He'll examine current world events and explain how they relate to the end times. For decades, Pastor Begley has provided people all over the world with an understanding of today's world events from a biblical perspective. Now here's your host, Pastor Paul Begley.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Welcome to the coming apocalypse. I'm Pastor Paul Begley, and we are going to have a powerful broadcast tonight. You're here on the right night tonight. Mike from around the world is going to join us in a few minutes. Folks, tonight we're going to use the Fair Use Act. In good faith, the work contains fair use of copyrighted, non-copyrighted images from the public domain and the web for the non-commercial, non-profit educational purposes only. We're going to take the current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy, and this broadcast is free of charge, which is insane when you think about it. We're on all of our social networks except Periscope. We're still having an issue, and we can't figure out why, and Mike Childers can't get here due to the coronavirus situation. But let me just say this. Let me put a shout out to noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com. You know, the biggest fear people have in situations like the one we're in right now with the stock market and the inconsistencies is not actually losing money. You'd be surprised. No, the biggest fear is losing their status with their family and their friends, the ones that have always looked up to you. Matter of fact, to be working at the checkout at the local supermarket when all your old friends are off playing golf or on vacation like you used to do. This is soul destroying, but gold has risen, and we all, most of us at least, ignored it, and we missed out. But this has been in the cards for a while now, and this bull market on gold actually started back in 2015. I reported on it back then. But if you didn't take action before, it's not too late. Putting some precious metals into an IRA or a 401k rollover gives you a safety net against anything bad that's coming or is going on right now. Matter of fact, or you might just have some cash sitting in the bank making less than 0.5% interest, and you've been meaning to move it to something different. Go to www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestments.com. Get some gold or silver in your hands. Now, Noble Gold has helped thousands of clients just like you. You can pick up the phone and call them right now at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Or hit that link below at www.noblegoldinvestment.com and tell them Pastor Paul Begley sent you. Let them take care of your financial needs. All right. Well, guys, listen. We're living in the end times. Can I read some scripture before I get right into the top stories? Mike from the world's going to be with us. Certainly, this is going to be a very prophetic broadcast, starting with this fact right here. And Revelation 11. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of God. And we're talking about the third temple now, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple, leave it out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles. And the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months, or 3.5 years. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days. That's 3.5 years in the Jewish calendar or God's calendar, the Hebraic calendar. They'll be clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees, the 2 candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over the waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all the plagues as often as they will. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, whereas also the Lord was crucified. And they of the people and the kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they shall dwell upon the earth, shall rejoice over them, and make merry. Oh, the new world order will be so happy when they're dead. And they shall send gifts to one another. And because these two prophets tormented them that dwelled on the earth, preaching the gospel of Yeshua HaMashiach, of Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world, and his soon return. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God entereth into them, and they stood upon their feet. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. The whole world is going to see it. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And the same hour there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the God of heaven. And the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Folks, there's a lot going on in biblical prophecy, and it's happening at an accelerated rate. I want to welcome all of you that are here right now. First of all, I got breaking news for you. The total number of infected people with the coronavirus globally is now over 500,000 people. It's 529,591. And the death toll now rising to 23,970. 1,000 people, over 1,000 people are dead here in America. And the United States of America is now got more confirmed cases in the world than any other nation in the world. We are now number one, with the epicenter being New York City. Matter of fact, 83,836 people in America have the coronavirus confirmed, and you can probably take that times 2 or 3, because not everybody's getting tested. The emergency rooms are crammed with people sick all over the world, especially in New York. And matter of fact, China has 81,000 cases. We don't believe their numbers. They're way off. Then Italy is at 80,000 cases. They're in third place. Spain with 57,000. Germany with 43,000. France with 29,000. Iran with 29,000. The United Kingdom and Switzerland both are almost identical with over 11,800. And South Korea's got over 9,000. The Netherlands with 7,000. And almost 7,000 in the nation of Austria. And let me tell you what's really making people nervous right now, folks, and that is, where are the people sick in America? Look at the hospitals. They're already setting up temporary hospital beds in America. The doctors are running as fast as they can. There's been 281 people dead, New York City. 281 dead in New York City. 100, and there's the map, the hot spots. 109 dead in King, Washington. Just in King, Washington. 63 dead in the state of New Jersey. 46 people dead in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. 45 dead in the state, New York State, okay, not New York City. Also, 32 dead in the state of Georgia, and the numbers are climbing fast there. Michigan's in bad shape. 26 people dead just in Wayne County, Michigan, or the city of Wayne, Michigan. 25 dead. 22 dead in the city of Suffolk, New York. 21 dead in Los Angeles, California. 19 dead in Santa Clara, California. 18 dead in Chicago, Illinois. 18 dead in Snohomish, Washington. 17 dead in the city of Nassau, New York. 15 dead in Oakland, Michigan. And the death toll goes on and on. 13 dead in the city of Fairfield, Connecticut. Folks, hang on. 12 dead in Jefferson, Louisiana. We'll be right back. And oh, by the way, April 29th, there is an asteroid that's coming this way. And now NASA's saying they were way off in their predictions. This thing is coming with incoming debris field April 29th. What does it all mean? Where's Mike from around the world? Lord, shelter us all. The earth can shake, the sky come down, the mountains all fall to the ground. But I will fear none of those things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise, the thunder pounds, the wheels of war are going round, and all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind will blow, the rain can pour, the deluge break, the tempest roars. But in that storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, and I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Someday when time no more shall be, well, I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Are you serious? Are you serious? I want to welcome everybody back. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. I want to welcome all 1,753 of you that are with us live on our YouTube channel, 609 of you that are with us live on our backup channel, and 200 and almost 300 people between new live stream, Vimeo, and Twitch and Facebook, somewhere in there, 300, maybe 400 people. So we're glad for all of you gathering in live. And we want you to know right now that Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. Mike from the world's going to join us soon. We've got a lot of stuff. Let me get this real quickly before he comes. A near-Earth object, besides a coronavirus that we just talked about, we'll get to Mike about that in a minute. We got a near-Earth object that NASA is now warning. They are warning. It's 144 feet wide. It's an asteroid capable of ending human civilization if it actually hit the Earth. Now, it's not supposed to. It's coming April 29th. But they first said this thing was going to miss us by 6 million miles. Now they're saying it's going to miss us by 584,000 miles. That is a huge difference, dude. So, and they're saying the reason for this recalculation is the speed of the asteroid and the debris field it's bringing with us. Now, Mike from the world has been talking about the 5 waves of energy. He's been talking about an incoming debris field. And I'm not so sure he specifically means this one or the waves of energy and the debris that's coming even behind this. But certainly this is an issue, and we've got to ask him. It's April 29th, 2020. It's coming in the midst of the coronavirus and everything else. What does this all mean? It's traveling about 20,000 miles an hour. Now, it's not going to hit us, but when you come that close, if the debris field is significant with it, something may get us. Something may actually hit us. It could be small. But remember, Mike keeps talking about these incredible small fireballs, okay? Creating fire, hitting, and that's going to increase. It's all part of the 5 waves of energy. It's part of what he's been talking about, and that's why we have to stay on top of it. We're going to ask him about this in a few moments. Now, besides the United States has hit 83,000 cases, guys, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about this report that just came out from the University of Washington. According to reports, the COVID-19 virus could lead to more than 80,000 Americans dying in the next 4-month period. They believe the U.S. will be overwhelmed in hospital capacity nationally as soon as early April. By the second week of April, even using social distancing and measures of containment or shelter in place, the United States death toll from this pandemic has already hit over 1,000. But forecasters at the Institute for Health Metrics and the evaluation at the University of Washington School of Medicine has done a complete analysis of the COVID-19 data up to date locally, nationally, and international levels. And at the pace that it's growing in America, including hospitalization and mortality rates, it is believed that the United States of America will suffer 80,000 deaths. Not 83,000 cases, 80,000 deaths. That would be 80 times more than we have right now, which is 1,000 deaths. So what does that mean? And how bad off could this report be? Could it be conservative? And that means that we did not get the truth from China. China says they only got 3,600 deaths. Guys, seriously? Are you believing that? That's why the reports of mass graves and crematoriums, 40 stacked up in a row, that's why that makes a lot more sense. I can't stop here. I must move on. We're going to ask Mike, you got to help me here on this one. Mike around the road, you got to give me some real honest body bag count situation this may be looking at. Guys, guess what? Have you heard of the New World Order? Well, the ex-British Prime Minister of the UK, Gordon Brown, during a conference call with the world leaders today, declared that it's time to form a one world government. This report's being released this evening by Breaking Israeli News.